Seniors, if you're tossing and turning at night, staring at the ceiling, and praying for just one full night of sleep, what I'm about to share could stop your insomnia for good. Because one simple glass of Tart cherry juice before bed can trigger an irreversible change inside your body that pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know about. You see, after 60, your body produces nearly 50% less melatonin than it did in your 20s. And that's the hormone responsible for deep, restful sleep. That's why so many seniors wake up at 2 or 3 a.m., unable to fall back asleep, no matter how exhausted they feel. And while prescription sleep medications can knock you out, they also come with hidden dangers: memory loss, dizziness, even dependency. But what if the real solution isn't found in a pill bottle, but in a simple fruit that's been quietly sitting in your grocery store all along? Researchers have discovered that tart cherries are one of the richest natural sources of melatonin and tryptophan, two compounds that help your body produce and regulate sleep hormones naturally. In fact, just one glass before bed can help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling truly restored without any side effects. So, stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly when and how to drink it, the science behind why it works, and how this small nightly ritual could transform your sleep, starting tonight. Benefit number 1. Melatonin boost. Let's start with the most powerful reason tart cherry juice works. It gives your body back something it's quietly been losing for decades: melatonin. Melatonin is your body's sleep signal. It's the hormone that tells your brain it's time to rest now. But after age 60, your natural melatonin levels can drop by as much as half. And that's why falling asleep becomes harder, and staying asleep feels impossible. Here's where tart cherry juice shines. It's one of the few natural foods that actually contains melatonin. Not just the building blocks, but the real hormone itself. In fact, researchers found that drinking just 8 ounces of tart cherry juice before bed increased total sleep time by 84 minutes. That's an extra hour and 24 minutes of deep, restorative sleep every single night. Imagine what an extra hour of quality sleep could do for your energy, your mood, your memory, even your heart health. That's not a minor difference. That's your body finally getting the full recovery it's been craving. And unlike sleeping pills that force your brain to shut down, this gentle, natural boost simply helps your body remember how to sleep again. So, the first major benefit of tart cherry juice is simple but powerful. It helps your body restore its natural rhythm and drift into deep, peaceful sleep, the way it was designed to. Benefit number 2. Reduces nighttime inflammation and muscle pain. Now here's something most people don't realize. The reason you can't fall asleep easily after 60 isn't just because of hormones. It's also because of inflammation. When your joints ache, when your legs throb at night, or when you feel that deep stiffness in your back, your body is literally fighting silent inflammation while you're trying to rest. That's where tart cherries do something extraordinary. They're packed with compounds called anthocyanins, the same pigments that give cherries their deep, rich red color. And here's what makes them powerful. These anthocyanins have been shown to reduce inflammation markers in the body by up to 47%. That means less swelling in your joints, less muscle soreness, and fewer of those painful nighttime aches that keep you tossing and turning. Instead of masking the pain like a pill, tart cherry juice goes after the root cause, calming the inflammation that disrupts your body's ability to fully relax. So when you drink a glass before bed, you're not only preparing your mind for sleep, you're helping your muscles and joints finally rest, repair, and heal naturally. Benefit number 3. Lowers nighttime cortisol for deeper sleep. Now here's the part that truly surprised researchers. Tart cherry juice doesn't just help your body produce melatonin. It also helps lower the very hormone that blocks your sleep, cortisol. Cortisol is your body's built-in alarm system. It spikes when you're stressed, worried, or anxious. And for many seniors, those levels stay high long after the day ends. That's why, even when you're exhausted, your brain keeps racing. You lie there thinking about the bills, your health, or your family, and your body just won't shut down. But here's what's remarkable. Studies show that Tart cherry juice naturally lowers nighttime cortisol levels, allowing your nervous system to finally relax. One clinical review found that participants who drank Tart cherry juice for 2 weeks had a 22% decrease in cortisol and reported far fewer nighttime awakenings. That means your heart rate slows, your muscles unclench, and your brain gently shifts into its healing, restorative mode. So when you drink that small glass before bed, you're not just calming your body. You're training your brain to let go, to quiet down, and to drift naturally into the kind of deep, peaceful sleep your body has been missing for years. Benefit number 4, improves muscle recovery and joint repair during sleep. Now, this next benefit is one of the most overlooked, but it's the reason so many people over 60 wake up sore, stiff, or weak in the morning. When we were younger, our muscles repaired themselves overnight. But as we age, that process slows down dramatically, especially if we're not getting deep. Restorative sleep. Here's the incredible thing about Tart cherry juice. It doesn't just help you fall asleep, it helps your body heal while you sleep. That's because Tart cherries are rich in compounds called polyphenols, and these natural nutrients are proven to reduce muscle damage, improve recovery time, and support joint repair while you rest. In fact, studies on older adults and athletes found that those who drank Tart cherry juice daily had less muscle soreness, greater flexibility, and faster recovery after exercise, even after just 1 week. Imagine waking up without that tightness in your hips, or that dull ache in your knees. Your body feels lighter, your joints move easier, and you actually look forward to getting out of bed again. That's what happens when your body can finally rest and repair the way it's meant to, from the inside out. Benefit number 5, protects the heart and lowers blood pressure overnight. Now, this benefit is one of the most important, especially if you're over 60, because while you're sleeping, your heart is still working hard, pumping blood and oxygen to every part of your body. But here's the problem. When inflammation, stress, and poor circulation combine, your heart never truly rests. That's one of the reasons seniors often wake up feeling tired, even after 8 hours of sleep. Tart cherry juice helps change that. It's loaded with natural potassium, quercetin, and polyphenols, 3 nutrients that help lower blood pressure, relax blood vessels, and reduce oxidative stress on your heart. In a clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults who drank Tart cherry juice twice a day saw their systolic blood pressure drop by up to 10 points in just 3 weeks. That's not just a number. That's real relief for your arteries and your heart. And because Tart cherries work while you rest, your cardiovascular system finally gets a chance to reset overnight, lowering strain, improving circulation, and restoring healthy rhythm. So when you wake up, you don't just feel rested, you feel lighter, calmer, and more alive, because your heart finally got to rest too. Benefit number 6, cognitive protection. Now this. Number 6, benefit might be the most life-changing of all, because it doesn't just affect how you sleep, it affects how you think. Poor sleep doesn't just leave you tired, It quietly damages your brain. Over time, that lack of deep rest allows toxins to build up, accelerating cognitive decline, memory lapses, and that foggy, forgetful feeling in the morning. But here's the good news. Tart cherries give your brain a double layer of protection. They're rich in antioxidants and powerful compounds like anthocyanins and quercetin, which protect your brain cells from oxidative stress, the same type of damage that leads to premature aging in the mind. In several studies, older adults who consumed Tart cherry products daily showed better short-term memory, improved focus, and even higher mood and alertness after sleep. So when you drink that glass of cherry juice before bed, you're not just helping your body sleep. You're giving your brain the nightly reset it needs to stay sharp, steady, and strong. Think of it as nature's way of polishing your mind while you rest, clearing away the fog, protecting your neurons, and keeping your memory alive. Benefit number 7. No side effects. Now, this last point might be the most important of all, because unlike sleeping pills, Tart cherry juice has no side effects. None. No dependency. No morning grogginess. No dangerous drug interactions. Just natural compounds your body already recognizes and knows how to use. Sleeping pills often force your brain to shut down, but when you wake up, you feel foggy, disconnected, or even weaker. Tart cherry juice works completely differently. It teaches your body to sleep again naturally. It gently restores balance instead of disrupting it. And every sip is backed by real science, showing improved sleep quality, reduced inflammation, and better mood without a single harmful effect. That's why doctors and sleep researchers are now calling Tart cherry juice one of the safest, most effective natural sleep aids available today. So if you've been searching for a way to sleep deeply, without pills, without worry, and without side effects, this is nature's answer. So let's recap what happens when you drink Tart cherry juice before bed. You boost your body's natural melatonin for deeper sleep. You calm inflammation that keeps your joints aching at night. You lower cortisol so your mind can finally rest. You speed up muscle recovery and joint repair while you dream. You protect your heart, balance your blood pressure, and wake up energized. You strengthen your brain and safeguard your memory. And best of all, you do it all without side effects, pills, or dependency. Just one small glass of Tart cherry juice. Nature's safest, science-backed sleep solution for adults over 60. So tonight, before you reach for another sleeping pill, pour yourself a small glass of Tart cherry juice, because your best sleep and your best health may just begin with that one simple sip. If this helped you, tap that thumbs up button to support the channel. Share this with a friend who struggles with sleep, and make sure you're subscribed for more gentle, natural health advice every week. Until next time, remember, you're never too old to feel young again. I'm grateful you spent these few minutes with me. Sleep well and wake up restored.